breaking down morally. That's it. Okay? That's why I said we gotta be kingdom minded, because we're not going in that path, because that path leads to destruction, man. Okay? That's why you have to get into history. That's why you have to get into ancient kingdoms, man. Because we all know why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay? And Egypt got destroyed too. And they practiced that shit, man. Alright?
It's crazy that we on it. They had this commercial with the Wanda Sykes, the dyke bitch.
Yeah.
And they had some kids in a restaurant. They seen some shit in the restaurant. They was like, "Oh, that's gay, that's gay." And she walked up to him and started talking shit about him. And pretty much the movement is, watch what you say about gays. So like you were saying, they support that shit.
Yeah, they just support it, defend it. Being gay, you are supposed to be exiled, man. Okay. You got some more of that?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna jump down to 29 because it says it right there. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations,
abomination is the thing that's most hateful to the Most High. Okay, so if it's abomination, why are you doing it if you call yourself serving the Lord? All right, that's that new shit that trying to push that the Most High is cool with breaking any abomination. With committing, I ain't gonna say breaking, but committing any abomination. Go ahead.
Even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people.
Yep, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people. And that's why there are 2/3. That's why the 2/3 are in the state of mind that they're in. They're not kingdom minded. Okay? Because their souls are cut off. Okay? Let's get back to that second Ezra. You got that? Sure.
This is 2nd Ezra 14. And I start back from 13. It says, "Now therefore, set thine house in order and reprove thy people."
Yep, reprove. We have to reprove our people, not sit here and let our people do anything and everything, because we're supposed to be in order as a people. That's why we're so our people are destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not kingdom minded. They're slave minded, man. Okay, obeying your oppressor, man. Coming to the defense of your oppressor. That's a slave's mind, man. Not wanting your own empire. That's a slave's mind. A king don't want to serve nobody. He wants to be served. Okay? That's a king's mind, man. All right? Basically having the mind of Solomon, having the mind of David. It got to a point one time, I remember I was in Lincoln, and we were talking to this Hamite, and the Hamite trying to, they get into the Bible, and they start, oh yeah, they believe they're Christians and things like that of that nature, and they're trying to tell me the law. I wouldn't mad because what they were saying, the doctrine, in my mind, my spirit was deep into that kingdom-minded thought. I said, what the fuck is this Hamite telling, talking to me for, man? You don't know, this ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing approaching me in that manner? You know what I'm saying? That was the spirit of the Most High put me in the kingdom mind. Because sometimes you get real deep into it. Like what the hell are you doing talking to me, man? You know what I'm saying? There's a certain level of respect, because definitely in the kingdom you're not going to be telling me about no scriptures, man. Because I'm going to be telling you, and you're going to know better. Not that I don't know, you're going to know better. You're not even going to get to a level that you're going to be calling yourself trying to correct me, man. When it comes to being a righteous person. Okay? Because y'all already had a kingdom, an establishment. And look what y'all did with it, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, "Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption."
Yep. Comfort such as them as being trouble, and renounce them that receive corruption, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption."
Oh, and now renounce corruption. So basically, we gotta get right, man. So all that playing around, playing with 2/3, just keep it at a. We supposed to keep our mind set on the kingdom and keep it at a minimum, basically, man. I don't know how to word it, but basically keep it on point. Okay? Because we got a goal we have to achieve. So y'all getting all mad because we're talking about 2/3. Y'all getting mad because we're talking about rape and dealing with women that pass the flower of their age. But that's what happens in the kingdom. Sure, it don't happen now, we understand that, but we're kingdom minded. So we bring it out. Okay? Because that's what we hope for, that's what we look for. That's what we train ourselves to do. You don't sit there and train as a fighter to be at the bottom, man. Or to train where you at. You train to be the best. Okay? Anybody, when I was in ROTC, I was in the world, of course. Fucking doing a little ROTC, they told me in order to get ranked, you basically got to act above your rank. You know what I'm saying? You basically got to pursue above your rank. Of course, you know your role, but you got to constantly pursue above your rank. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be ahead of the game, basically. Okay? So we're not here to just be satisfied with our condition, man. All right? Like a rapper said, I think Tupac, like, what's wrong with niggas don't even want their own country. Y'all satisfied with being a servant of Esau, man. None of our people want to get up and get on a boat and go get their own country.
As independent as they claim they is.
Yeah, or black, proud to be black.
Yeah.
You don't want to get up on a boat and get your own country and get the fuck up out of here and have your own shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they're not kingdom minded in this society. They're kingdom minded amongst their own people, man. And that's the last person you're supposed to be like that against. Okay? We're supposed to be training each other to be to be productive with each other. You know? We're supposed to be saying, like, hey man, we need to all gather our money. We need to get the fuck up out of here. Okay? And I'm not saying that they are kingdom minded, but these other heathens, they do have that level of thinking. Because they come here and make that money and they take it back to their kingdom, man. They take it back to them Chinese, they come here, learn all that shit, and they take that back to China, man.
Yep.
And guess what? Why do you think half of them buy Toyotas and shit, man?
Yeah.
You know? Because that's a Chinese product, man. You know? They buy their own shit, man, so to speak. Isn't China? That's what they.
I believe
Hondas.
Hyundais. And all that shit.
I don't think it's Toyota. I think it's Hyundais and other cars. I don't know, but they. I believe it's Hondas and Hyundais, which they buy a lot. Okay, because that's their car, and they understand that, this is for our country. You Jakes, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you don't do, not only you don't do shit in the name of your own people, but you don't buy nothing, you know what I'm saying, in the name of your own people. You don't go to no black-owned stores, you know what I'm saying. You don't go to you don't try to create a Black Wall Street ever again. Y'all done with that type of mindset. All right, y'all have a slave's mentality, man, and we don't have no time for that, man. That's that excessive laughter type of spirit. You wanna be here, Nate wanna be here. 10 years from now and 15 years from now, you wanna be here. We don't wanna be. I'm not thinking about 10 years of being here, man. I just go with the flow every day. But my mindset is getting up out of here, man.
Yep, South Korea.
China. With Toyotas.
Yep.
The Hyundais.
Yep, Hyundais.
Hyundais in South Korea. They buy them by the case. You always gonna see them with them Hyundais. Yeah, man. They gonna stay in them cars, man. You're not gonna see them in Chevys like that, man. Unless they completely indoctrinated in the American society. You know what I'm saying? But that's like a 10% chance. I don't care how indoctrinated, they still buy their own shit, man. All right? Because they're kingdom minded toward their people, man.
And that's when they over here, because over there most of them be riding bikes and stuff. They ride a lot of bikes over there because as far as the environment and they people, man, they care about the oxygen and everything, because cars cause carbon dioxide and all of that, man.
Yeah.
So you got to breathe in that, and don't the plants and the trees really don't produce as good and all of that. So that's why a lot of them They do cars and everything, man.
And
Bikes.
That's a good point because that shows that America ain't kingdom minded. They are,
Yeah.
but they're destructive toward their kingdom, man. They're not they're not good leaders of a kingdom, cause they like you said, this is a oil and oil-based country, man. The consumption of it, you know, from to cars to fire usage of fire with cooking and everything. You know, they don't use natural wood all the time, man. That's something like recreational shit to have a smoker. You know, when you talk about a person having a smoker, I brung that up, and you know, people like, damn, you on a smoker? You know what I'm saying? Or I like to use gas, propane. You know, this society is destructive, man. You know, that's a good point. And our people pick up on that, and they're trying to get everybody to pick up on that, because Esau is destructive. You know, that's why you got to be kingdom-minded toward your people. When I mean toward your people, I mean toward our heritage, the way we carry ourselves as Israelites, man. We don't fuck with the filthy Israelites, nor do we fuck with heathens like that, man. You know. Remember back in the day, heathens knew to walk on the other side of the street, man. All right. Even Egyptians in the time when Joseph, they didn't fuck with us. They didn't eat with us. You know, because it's a kingdom mind, man. We're not supposed to be dealing with these other nations or respecting them like they're trying to train us to respect them, man. All right,
because they training us to be under them, man. You can't,
Yep.
like the brother said earlier, a king don't want to be ruled by nobody. A king wants to rule, man.
Yep, and they're ruling right now, so they're not gonna train you to be on their level, man. That's and you can say, oh, they don't never say that. They always talk about equality. Sure, they talk about it, but look at the results. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, sure, right? That's
But you gotta be a dumb motherfucker for somebody to tell you something, and then the outcome is different, man. And you believe what they told you. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny facts. You know, if you sitting there and you tying your shoes under the goal, and the guy say, "I ain't gonna dunk on you," and you hear ski ski ski, boo, you know, and be like, you know, my bad, I ain't know, you know, I'm sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, he say, "I ain't gonna dunk on you again." Hey, he's lying, man. That's what you call a lie. All right. So when they say we are equal, but then you look at society and we all at the bottom, majority of us are at the bottom, they're lying. I don't care if they point out one or two out of a million Israelites, a billion Israelites, you point out 100,000 that you're treating on a high level. That's not the highest level that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Then
drop from a bucket.
yeah, it's a drop from a bucket. You know, that ain't nothing, man. That's chump change to give one nigga a piece of the pie. That's chump change. They ain't doing nothing but calming our people down to maintain. You know, just like when they all fight to get in college, right? They say, okay, we're gonna let one of y'all in college. Oh, thank you. It's equality now. They let one, but then they turn around and created a system to make sure the bulk of y'all don't get in there. Okay? Which you got financial aid, right? Financial aid requires a level of education. You know what I'm saying? But in your high school education, they give you the most shittiest books. So once you get out of high school, your level of education is low.
Not only
Okay.
that, they really don't care if you learn or not. They'll just pass you.
Yeah, they'll just pass you. You know what I'm saying? Which is, it's all bullshit, but the system that it creates, it creates a failing system. You know what I'm saying? Where these Edomites with the school, the Edomites go to or attend, they're gonna make sure they pass, man. You know? They're gonna make sure they get the best books and the best opportunities, man. Okay? And you can hypothetically, you can say, well, there are jakes that come from ghettos and schools and make it to become senators and things like that. But how hard is that, man, compared to white privilege?
What's the ratio?
You know?
From black to white. What's the ratio?
Yeah, you got to go on the internet. You got to read that book. You got to order another book. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to this. You got to save up money, go to the city so you can study more or go and save up money. But these Edomites just go to school. It's right there in their lap, man. We got to chase and dig for whatever we get. You know? Which create the odds, like you said, the ratio that lowers the ratio. And then